Diram Show. Ready for the show? Hashtag Sadika Diram Show.
And we're back with you. This week we're discussing the topic of fibroids, and I have on set with me two fabulous ladies, and we'll be having some very private conversations as we showed you earlier what fibroids is all about. So with us today we have Denise Hunt and Dania Beckford. Thank you so much, ladies, for agreeing to discuss something so private.
Yes. Reservations, yes.
I'm fine talking about it. It's not private. But it has become very public since late. Why is that?
Well, I guess it's because it's affecting more women, and women are frustrated about it. I went into battle mode for fibroids, and I'm coming from a different place. As a born-again Christian, I use the Holy Spirit to attack everything that comes against me in my life. So one of the things I discovered, and it was a shock to me, was that the African woman, or the woman of African descent, is more prone to having fibroids. We don't know why. It is the only thing that is a commonality. Diet is not a commonality, socioeconomic, not a commonality, nothing else except you have a base of black. And so it develops and it goes. And again, the age thing, there's genetics, of course, that contributes to it. But as you say, uptown, downtown, round town, overweight, underweight, side weight, rich, poor, yeah, I mean, yeah, is having it. But here's what is scary about it. And this is what caught me, and then I'm sure, you know, it did reach you at some point. When you go to the doctor and you first hear the words, oh, you have fibroids, the doctor is usually very nonchalant. Oh, you have fibroids. It's like, oh, you have a cold. Yeah, just take some cough syrup. You know what I mean? Oh, you have fibroids. By this time, when I heard that, oh, you have fibroids, it was the size of a orange seed. Orange seed when I discovered mine.
But that's tiny.
That is super tiny.
Yeah.
By the time I went into battle mode for my fibroids,
it was what
they
size?
were the size of melons. It was so bad that when I stood up, there was a curvature in my spine that literally made a C like that. My stomach was out to here. Them days, you know, me I lift weights, me I carry on, whatever, because that never stops, right? And it was like, why you look so muscular, your belly weird? So you're not doing your ab work. And I just wanted to slap the ignorance out of them, right? But again, you move from a state of innocence. You know, you have this orange seed.
To a melon in your belly.
To a melon.
And what was happening? Pain? What?
So what was happening? Everything was happening. Me not stay good in my mind, right? Me wonder why I'm sad, why I'm happy sometimes. Of course, this is the hormones. I'm wondering why I'm working out like a demon, because I'm working out 3 hours a day. I'm a personal trainer, so I'm working out with my clients differently. I eat well. I mean, even before my diet changed, I was eating well. And my stomach was just growing. When you touch it, it was as hard as cement. When I touch my stomach, hard as cement. And it was just growing. And it was just growing nice and round. And it just literally looked like I had a melon turned long ways here. That's what it looked like. Until one day my sister said to me, my girl, you have to do this. And so when I was migrating from Jamaica, my doctor said to me, hey, you have to take this out, you know. I'm like, eh.
But you weren't feeling a lot of pain?
The biggest issue was bleeding. You know, every month the bleeding would just get so stupid. It's like, you can't walk from here to there, so you have it.
Listen, mine was crazy. My experience is completely different from Denise. I didn't know mine when it was a orange seed or sand grain or anything like that. I've been having period issues since I was in 4th form, which means I was 14 years old. And they always just told me that, oh, it's just hormones, it's hormones. Some young girls go through it, went to UE. I was seeing my period for 3 months every day when I entered UE, from September to November. And then one day I was going to class and I just passed out.
Oh,
the next time I wake up, I was at UE hospital with a bag of people around me. Yeah, man. I was just seeing my period forever. So at that time, they told me it was polycystic ovaries, and then we treated that, had medication, everything was going well. And then about 2 years ago, I realized that, why am I on this medication that treated me so great? And now I'm feeling all the symptoms from before. I have pain. Dungiva Falls. I have more blood than Dungiva Falls. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's why I call it a community disease, because everybody had to help me. I remember when I was working at one of my past jobs, I stood up for a meeting, and you know me love going like my at, right? And my period just run down in my shoes while I make my presentation. I'm just going like it in a day though. I'm just after going like it's not happening until I finish doing what I'm doing because I was behind at it.
And
so
then by then you've become used to this.
I've become used to this, and your whole life surrounds your period.
Centers around this thing, yes.
It centers around it. Everything you do, the clothes you wear, the places you go, everything you do centers around it.
To change your clothes?
Yes.
People used to make the joke was like, oh, Denise can sleep out anytime. Yeah. Because I had a bag dedicated to
my car.
thing, and it wouldn't stop. And then they said, and then you did surgery, right?
Yeah, I did surgery.
So they said, do surgery and it will, oh, but you do the surgery and there's a 90% chance that it will come back. But because my body was so disfigured, I was desperate, so I did the surgery. Well, that's where the second round of the drama starts. Because for 365 days, you said 90 days? 365 days, I had a period. I had a period that started September 1, 2014. That never stopped until I went into my inner chamber and had a quiet talk with Lord. I said, this got to go. So when I said my healing came from a different place, it came from a different place. After I did the surgery, like a week after I did surgery, I'm lying down in my bed and I hear the voice of the Holy Spirit said to me, no fish, no flesh, no face. By this time now my fridge full of salmon and fruit and all these things because you're supposed to be having your omegas and you know I'm not eating, I'm in America so I'm not eating chicken and beef and all this kind of thing. I'm sticking to my fish. No fish, no flesh, no face. And I'm like, okay, so I need to come out of America. This is September, you know? September 1, October, November, December, January, February. 7 months. 7 months later I came to Jamaica. And I started calling up the people that, you know, people who are into natural things and people who are into healing and people who do holy research. And I say, this thing is distressing me. Still bleeding up from September 1. And one friend said to me, Denise, we all have to find our healing. And that's when it came to me. My healing was not going to come from a place of doctor and medicine and all this thing. Because by this time now is March and doctor put me on medication and the bleeding stopped. So I was saying to myself, but that doesn't make sense. I'm to take this pill every single day for the rest of my life. Because he's like, well, it's not going to stop. You have to do surgery again.
Again?
Again. This is 6 months later.
So what size were they when they came back?
When they came back, there were no grape seeds. By the time I went to the doctor in March, there were no grape seeds. So remember, you know, coming from orange seed all the way up to melon, and where I thought I got rid of all of them. So now I'm at grape seed. A grape seed is bigger than an orange seed. A grape size of a grape.
6 months after.
Yes, yes. And the Lord just directed my steps. This was March and April and May, still on the medication. And I said to God, you know, Lord, I want to be rid of this. I started praying for healing. And my birthday was in August. And I said, Lord, I'm going to cut my...
Oh my God!
May. Sorry, we apologize. So I went into healing and I said, into prayer, and I said to God, you know, I'm gonna have a last hurrah. I took myself off to the North Coast and I did half the medication the doctor said I was to do. I ate everything in sight. The only thing I didn't eat was things that was running from me. I ate everything in sight and I went back and I said, I'm gonna stop. I'm coming off this medication. I'm taking another one. I'm done. I'm finished. And so said. It was done.
And you've been good until then?
I've been having my regular periods. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I eat according to how the Holy Spirit leads me. I stay to the earth. Because let me tell you something. God has provided some wonderful herbs and some wonderful foods that no matter what you, no matter, I don't care what you have, there is something in creation that can take care of it. And so that's how I live. And so that's how I coach my clients. And so that's what I teach.
I want to hear more about that. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, Dania will be giving us her story.
Come now! Hey, Sadika Daram Show. Ready for the show? Hashtag Sadika Daram Show.
Show us your winning spirit for chances to win 3 prizes of $500,000 each, or one of 56 48-inch curved smart TVs from Quartz. That's 8 TVs each week. So many ways to enter. Top up your prepaid mobile with $200 or more, or purchase a prepaid voice or internet plan. Sign up for or upgrade your landline, cable TV, internet, or postpaid mobile account. Pay your bill on time and in full. Show us your winning spirit at Flow. Conditions apply.